How's it everyone? Today I'm here with my WWE Payback 2016 pay-per-view predictions. Of course, Payback is live on the WWE Network as well as pay-per-view tomorrow night. And overall, like I say, going into Payback, I am really excited for the show overall. I gotta say, almost every match, actually every match on this card, I do believe can be really good to great. Each match has build, has interest. I just think this is a very solid card, and it did a very solid job of building this pay-per-view as well. I'm really excited for the show. I think it should be a great show. Hopefully everything delivers. I think at the end of the pay-per-view, when it's all said and done, I know we're only 4 months into the year, about to be 5, but I think this could be one of the best pay-per-views of the year after it's all said and done this year. So I think that highlighted the card, and I think this will just be a really good show. And it's dubbed the first pay-per-view of the new era. So hopefully it delivers and becomes a great show here. So I'm really excited for Payback. Like I said, yeah, it should be a great show. We do have 8 matches on the card. However, 7 will be in the main card itself, because we do have the 1-hour kickoff show, 1 hour prior to the pay-per-view, which will feature Kalisto defending the United States Championship once again against Ryback in a WrestleMania rematch. Poor guys can't make it on the main card, so poor guys, that's all I'm going to say about that. But we're going to the main show. Before we get to the card, we do have Mr. McMahon. He will be there at the show at Payback to announce who will have control of Monday Night Raw, whether it be Stephanie McMahon or Shane McMahon. Hopefully this is not going too long. This shouldn't be any longer than a 10-minute segment, to be perfectly honest. It shouldn't go 15 or 20 minutes. That's just waste of time. So hopefully it's not that much of a time killer. When it comes to the decision, I think everyone wants Shane McMahon to run Monday Night Raw. I think the most logical thing is for him to pick Stephanie, but I don't know. They might do a surprise thing and actually have Shane run the show. I don't know. It's going to be a segment, and hopefully this does not lead to a brand war where one of them gets Raw and one gets SmackDown. I don't think the brand split's returning. I know a lot of people are speculating it's going to return because you have one McMahon and one show, McMahon the other show. I don't think that's going to be the case here, but who knows? Maybe they might do a brand split again, even though I don't think it is necessary. I know people think it'll be a necessary thing for guys, and it would benefit people, but I think for the better portion of the company, I don't think a brand split is really necessary at this stage right now. That's just my opinion. But yeah, McMahon will be in the show to decide who has full control of Monday Night Raw going forward. On the show, we have Dolph Ziggler taking on Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, of course, debuting at WrestleMania 32, winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and pretty much every week is kicking Dolph Ziggler's ass, attacking him from behind and whatnot. So it should be a nice match for Corbin to showcase, people who still aren't familiar with him. So I think this should be it could be a good match. I don't know. It depends on how it goes about. We'll be having the finals of the #1 Contenders Tag Team Championship Tournament, which is sponsored by Bootios. They make sure you ain't booty. You'll be having Enzo, Amore, and Colin Cassady taking on the Vaudevillains. Of course, an NXT showcase pretty much, because you have 2 NXT teams vying to become #1 contenders for the tag team titles. This should be a fun match. New Day hopefully is on commentary. I know they'll probably be at ringside during this, so hopefully they're on commentary. But should be a fun match. Looking forward to it. You'll be having The Miz defending his newly won Intercontinental Championship against Cesaro. They've had good matches in the past, so I'm expecting a good match here. But yeah, Maurice is going to be at ringside, and she's smoking hot. And it's going to be a fun match to watch, and her at ringside is going to be fun to look at too. So it's a win-win situation in my opinion when it comes to this. I'll be having Charlotte defending her WWE Women's Championship against Natalya. These two women have had amazing matches in the past, so I'm expecting nothing different here. Of course, we'll have Ric Flair in Charlotte's corner and Bret Hart in Natalya's corner, pretty much redoing what they did at NXT TakeOver back in 2014 when it was for the NXT Women's Championship. So it's a nice little thing that they went back to that and kind of are recreating that. So that's cool. Then we'll be having Dean Ambrose taking on Chris Jericho, which should be a really good match. I think Ambrose definitely has been on a roll, pretty much since the beginning of the year, and I think Chris Jericho is going to help elevate him into that level that he really needs to be at even more. So I'm expecting a great match between the two of them. Then we'll be having Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn on a WWE pay-per-view. Words cannot express how proud I am of these two. I've been watching these two since 2010. When I first got into independent wrestling, this was one of the first feuds I saw, and I watched it from start. Well, I didn't watch it from start to finish. I heard about it when it first started, but I watched it from majority at the beginning of 2010 until it ended at Final Battle 2010 to Ring of Honor. These two, I can't put enough words over how incredibly proud I am of both of them. Two guys are just feuding and making names for themselves in independence. Especially in 2010, their amazing feud from the beginning to the end of the year. A spectacular feud, and it's culminating to a WWE pay-per-view. I know they had matches at NXT TakeOver, Rival, and Unstoppable, but it's on a WWE pay-per-view now, and it couldn't get any bigger than that. And I'm really excited and very happy for these two. And they're going to put on one hell of a match here. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I'm really excited to see them showcase. And it's in Chicago too, so it's a win-win situation. those two are going to tear the house down, and I'm looking forward to it, and I think it's going to be an awesome match. And like I said, words can't express how incredibly proud I am to see those two from where they used to be until where they are now. So very happy for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn getting a singles match on a WWE pay-per-view, so that should be great. And then we have the main event, which will be Roman Reigns defending his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles. This match should be absolutely awesome. I think it's appropriate that these two face each other because, if we all know at the Royal Rumble, AJ Styles made his debut, and he made his debut in the Rumble match, which was for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and the first guy in the ring that he got in the ring with was Roman Reigns. So it's appropriate that AJ Styles challenges Roman Reigns for his first one-on-one championship match. So I think it's very appropriate for this match to be, or very fitting that AJ Styles is challenging Roman Reigns for his first singles WWE World Heavyweight Championship title match, considering he's a man that he debuted against the Royal Rumble. Match quality, like I said, this should be one hell of a match. I think AJ Styles has the potential to pull out the best match Roman Reigns has ever had. Roman Reigns has had great matches with Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar. Those are probably his most notable matches he's had. I think AJ Styles could potentially up those matches and put a better match than those two did with Roman Reigns. And of course, you have the wild factor with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson now here. You have the factor of who are they going to benefit? Are they going to play in the match? Or are they going to screw over one person or screw over the other, or help one person or and screw the other? Who knows what's going to happen? But I think this is going to be one hell of a main event, and it's going to be absolutely awesome regardless of the outcome. And I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that's the card for Payback. Like I said, it should be a great show. I'm looking forward to it. But
kickoff, United States Championship match. United States Champion Kalisto versus Ryback. I think the most logical thing here is for Ryback to become the brand new United States Champion. I don't think it make any sense at all to have Kalisto beat Ryback twice in a row. Honestly, I'm not favoring one guy or the other, so no matter who wins, I'm not going to be surprised by. Even though I do think, like I said, Ryback is the most logical to win here. Kalisto, I wouldn't mind seeing him retain, but he hasn't really done anything with the title, so I think it's time for him to lose it. So yeah, Ryback's my pick to become the brand new United States Champion, which should be a good match. Intercontinental Championship match, Intercontinental Champion The Miz versus Cesaro. As much as I want Cesaro to win, I'm actually going to go ahead and pick The Miz to retain the Intercontinental Championship. I think with him having Maurice by his side, I don't see him having that short of a title run. Maybe Cesaro beats The Miz in the next pay-per-view Extreme Rules, but I just don't see him losing it right now. I think Maurice will probably get involved, which will cost Cesaro the match. So it should be a really good match overall. But when it comes down to it, I do think The Miz is going to end up retaining the Intercontinental Championship against Cesaro. Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. To me, this is a simple match, or a simple pick here for Baron Corbin to get the victory. I don't know why Dolph Ziggler would win. It would make absolutely no sense, but considering Baron Corbin's an up-and-coming guy, especially considering he's fresh off his big win at WrestleMania 32 and the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, so it doesn't make any sense for Ziggler to beat Corbin here. Hopefully it's a good match. I'm not really too sure what to expect between the two of them, but hopefully it's a good match. But definitely Baron Corbin to pull off the win against Dolph Ziggler. Number 1 contenders, WWE Tag Team Championship Tournament Finals, Enzo, Amore, and Colin Cassady versus the Vaudevillains. Both teams I can see winning, but in terms of feuding with the New Day, I'm going to go ahead and pick the Vaudevillains to win this match because, considering their heels, I just don't see Enzo and Cass feuding with the New Day right now, even though it would be a good feud. I just see the Vaudevillains getting the edge and winning this tournament finals to face the New Day. This should be a good match. These two have had a good match in the NXT, so I'm expecting it here. So Vaudevillains become the new number 1 contenders. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. This match is pretty unpredictable for me because I think both guys definitely could benefit a win. But I think when it comes down to it the most, I definitely think Kevin Owens should pick the victory. I think with Sami Zayn, they should definitely build up his victory towards Kevin Owens. I don't think they should give it away in the first match, so I definitely think these guys should build towards that big win against Kevin Owens for Sami Zayn. This should be one hell of a match. These two have known for having amazing matches against each other, so I'm expecting nothing less of here. Kevin Owens, especially considering at WrestleMania, I do think Kevin Owens should get the victory here to build him up stronger. So, like I said, so you can build Sami Zayn's big win over Kevin Owens in the future. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick Kevin Owens to get the victory. WWE Women's Championship match, WWE Women's Champion Charlotte versus Natalya. This should be an amazing match. These two are infamous for having amazing matches with each other. When it comes down to the winner, I think Charlotte's definitely going to retain, whether it's by DQ or, something happening. I think Charlotte's going to end up walking out still the Women's Champion regardless. Brett and Rick, I'm not sure what they're going to do at ringside, but they're probably going to do something. But definitely Charlotte's going to retain the Women's Championship here. Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. I think there's no reason for Chris Jericho to get the victory here. I think the only person that really benefited from this is Dean Ambrose, especially considering Dean Ambrose is coming off of 3 huge losses. He got the pin. He was the one that got pinned at Fastlane, lost to Triple H at Roadblock, and lost to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So I think the best way here is for definitely Dean Ambrose to beat Chris Jericho. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense for Jericho to win, nor does he benefit from this victory either. So definitely Dean Ambrose to win. This should be one hell of a match. I think both guys can produce a pretty good match with each other, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. But when it comes to the end result, like I said, I definitely think Dean Ambrose needs to get the victory over Chris Jericho. And then the main event, WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. As much as I want AJ Styles to get the victory here, believe me, I want him to win so bad. I do have to believe Roman Reigns is walking out still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know what the finish is going to be. You know, I definitely think Gallows and Anderson are going to get involved one way or another, whether it's turning on AJ or helping him. I don't know. The outcome to be unpredictable to me, but I do think Roman Reigns will walk out still champion. This should be an amazing match. I'm really looking forward to it. This is the first time I've been really hyped for a title match in quite some time, so I do expect Roman Reigns and AJ Styles to tear the house down. But come end result, I do think Roman Reigns will still walk out the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed my WWE Payback 2016 PPV Predictions. Like I said, Payback is live on the WWE Network as well as PPV tomorrow night. It should be one hell of a show. I'm really excited. I'm just really excited. It should be one hell of a show, and yeah. That'll do it for the video, guys. If you guys would like, please leave your comments below with your guys' predictions of the pay-per-view, what you guys think the pay-per-view is going to be, good, bad, great, whatever you guys want to say about the pay-per-view in the comments below. It's all yours. Just say whatever you please. And yeah, until my Payback review tomorrow, that's it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys then.